Is that the fact? Does everyone do that? In Israel, you switch the blessing. I think so.
It's like
Al Aretz Val Periseha when you're in Israel. You don't say Al Aretz Val Peris. Just like you have to switch the dreidel. You can't say Nes Gadol Hayasham. Right?
You only have
Who's eating, right, Moshe? Who's eating in Israel? Who's eating?
you were just eating red meal.
No, it's having the yogurts and the yogurts.
Thank God I'm sitting next to you. So.
Amar Rav Yitzchak bar Avdimi Mishem Rabbeinu. Rav Yitzchak bar Avdimi says in the name of Rabbeinu. That was Rav, right? Yeah, we had that before once.
Everyone who has eaten in Israel gets a trophy.
He says alabeya on an egg. Balmini kufra. And on types of meat. At the beginning you say shahakal before you eat. And at the end, after the egg, or after meat, you say bar nefashis.
Right. That holds up to now.
Abel yarka loy, but not on vegetables. Rabbi Yitzchak Amar, Rabbi Yitzchak says afilu yarka. You even say it on vegetables. You say bar nefashis. Abel maya loy, but you don't say it on water. Rav Papa Amar, Rav Papa says afilu maya. They even say it on water. Rav Simi Barashi Abed Rabbi Yitzchak. Rav Simi Barashi, he did like Rabbi Yitzchak. Now Rabbi Yitzchak said that you don't do it on vegetables. You say bar nefashis, not on water. The Simonach. Oh, did I skip something here? I skipped Marzutra. Marzutra Abed Rabbi Yitzchak. And Rabbi Yitzchak bar Avdimi, Rav Sim Barashi Abed Rabbi Yitzchak. So Marzutra did like Rabbi Yitzchak bar Avdimi. Rabbi Yitzchak bar Avdimi held that you only say it on meat and eggs. You don't say it on vegetables. Rav Simi Barashi did like Rabbi Yitzchak. No one over here did like Rav Papa. The Gemara says, very interesting. The Simanach, if you want to remember who did what. Chad ketrei v'trei kechad. This means like this. Chad ketrei Marzutra is mentioned without his father's name. So he did like Rav Yitzchak bar Avdimi, who's mentioned with his father's name. One was compared to the two. V'trei kechad and Rav Simi Barashi, he did like Rabbi Yitzchak, who's mentioned without his father's name. Rashi calls him Mar bar Rav Ashi. I guess Rav Simi is Rav Simi Mar bar Rav Ashi, unless Rashi had a different girsa. You notice that? Okay. Amar Rav Ashi. Ana zimna dechimat kirna vidna kakulo. Rav Ashi says, when I remember, I do like everyone. I'm not sure what he means by when I remember. Means you'll say it even. I'll go like a Papa to say on water as well. What does he mean when I remember? I'm not sure. Tanan stood in the Mishnah. Kol shetan bracha lachav tan bracha lefanav. Everything that requires a bracha afterwards.
If you go beyond, then the beracha achrona, it goes out. You cannot say it anymore, right? It has a certain
if you
timing.
wait too long.
Right. It's timing.
Maybe that's
30 minutes for water and then 72
Maybe
minutes
that's
for
the
bread.
Do you check?
I got.
Very interesting.
Fire. It was on fire.
There we go. That was a joke.
Fire's not going out.
Okay.
That could be the pshat. Okay, very good. Anything that requires a bracha afterwards requires a bracha beforehand. However, there are certain things that require a bracha beforehand but don't require a bracha afterwards. Very interesting. Okay, we understand how this works with Rabbi Yitzchak bar Avdimi. He's excluding vegetables. Rabbi Yitzchak is excluding water. You don't say bar nefashis on water. But according to Rav Papa, what's it telling me? You have to say and after bracha on everything, even water. The Gemara answers lafuke mitzvahs. You don't have to say a bracha after you finish the mitzvah when you take off your tefillin. The Gemara asks l'mei marav the basa the misal ketfilayim avarchi ashek kedushan b'mitzvah v'tzivanu lishmarchuka v'lafuke mai. What about in Eretz Yisrael that they say a bracha when they remove their tefillin? When they remove the tefillin, they say to guard your laws because they learn that it's when the pasuk says that v'shamartes achuka zayis l'mayada miyamim Miyamim Yamima, it's referring to that the tefillin is only worn by day. So when they wore the tefillin the whole day. When they removed it before night, they were fulfilling the mitzvah. That they, regarding the mitzvah, lishmar chukav, to take it off. We learn that pasuk differently. We say that it's talking about Pesach, not the tefillin, because we hold that tefillin you are technically allowed to wear at night. It's just before Shabbos. So, but
you're allowed to wear it?
we don't wear it for a different reason. We don't wear it because body isn't as clean at night as it is during the day. But they held, but there's a machlekes if the nighttime would technically be the time for tefillin. They held that it's not. So they would remove the tefillin before night, and they would say a bracha when they removed it. So what about them? They say a bracha when they're concluding a mitzvah. Like it says lafuke rechne. You don't say a bracha after you finish smelling. Amar Rab Yanai, Amar Rebbe.
Yeah.
Does he have Rebbe? Rab Yanai says the name of Rebbe. I'm sorry. You had a question. Kol shu kebeya. Anything that's the size of an egg that you're going to eat,
Why did it say bad here this way, not top it said the way
Rav? Oh.
Besud Ein uses olive.
Oh. Because Rabbi Yitzchak Bar Avdimi was in Bavel, or Rav was in Bavel, he says in Aramaic. Rabbi Yanai and Rebbe were in Eretz Yisrael, he says it in Hebrew. I think that's the pshat. Beya taiva mimeno. Anything that you're going to eat the size of an egg, better to eat an egg.
Wow.
An egg is better than it. Kiyasa Ravin.
The meaning required.
Protein.
Yeah, but the egg would be better to eat the actual egg. Ravin came, he says, Tava beyasa migolgalta mishisa kaisi sulta. One egg, soft boiled or soft roasted egg, is better than 6 measurements of fine flour. Kelser Rabdimi Amar Tava beyasa migolgalta mishisa. Says yes. A soft-boiled egg or a soft roasted egg is better than 6. Matvisa, if it's hard, the egg roasted hard, then me'arba, it's better than 4 measurements. Muvashalta, if it's cooked, then kolshahu. Then kolshu kabeya be'atevimena. Then if it's the size of an egg, then an egg is better than it. Labar mi bisra, except for meat, which is better than an egg.
The long legs.
That's the protein lesson. Okay. There's an interesting Ramban about that bracha. It says that if you want to paskin like Eretz Yisrael, you can. If you want to go like Eretz Yisrael, you can. You're able to go like Eretz Yisrael, which is a whole discussion. What do we do with Yerushalmi when it argues with? So if you take that Ramban as a statement for everything, then maybe Yerushalmi could be more authoritative than we think. If that, you have to look at that Ramban. I think the Ramban is in Nida. I don't think it's over here in Brachos. Okay. The Gemara now says, Rabbi Kiva Marachal Shalak. Rabbi Kiva says that if you eat cooked vegetables, you can say a full benching. Is it possible that you can have a full meal just on vegetables? In Russia, they didn't really have the lettuce and all of those vegetables. The Chassidim came to America. They served them a salad with all these vegetables. They said, "What am I, a horse?" They didn't have the same diet. My grandmother said that an orange was in the you would get an orange in the pharmacy. Really? If you were sick, they would buy you an orange, vitamin C, but it wasn't like something that you could have. Okay.
Wow. Is it about Harvard, Grandma?
No, this is my wife's grandmother, who was from Russia.
Florida.
Amar Ravashi says, the Kelch Shel Krivshan, we're talking about cabbages. That could fill you up. Taner Rabbanan, starting to Brisa, Tchol. Tchol, I think, means a spleen. Yafal Shinayim v'kashal b'nei me'ayim. It's good for the teeth, but it's bad for the stomach. Cretin, leeks, kashan l'shinayim are bad for the teeth, but yafal b'nei me'ayim, but they're good for the stomach. Kol yerek chai meirik. Every raw vegetable can make your face green. or something, or it takes the color off your face. Chol katan, if it's not ripe yet,
Carrots.
maktin, it, what does it mean, make you smaller?
Impedes growth.
Impedes growth. It's not good to have unripe fruits or vegetables. Kol nefesh, definitely fruits. Anything that's full, that's fully grown, meshiv nefesh, replenishes the soul. B'chol karev lenefesh, anything that's close to the soul, meshiv nefesh, returns the soul. We're going to see, the Gemara is going to explain each one of these statements. Kruv, we said, kruv is good for food, for mazon. Cabbage is good for mazon. V'tardin and leeks, l'refuah is for health. Oile labayas, and I'm sorry, tardin is beets. It's good for health. Oile labayas shahalefa severis b'soichai. Woe to the house that turnips go by it.
Oh, turnips.
Turnips was like an animal food. So, Amar Mar, the master taught. Yeah.
Woe to the house.
The spleen is good for the teeth, but it's bad for the stomach. What's the solution for that? Very easy. Chew it as gum and spit it out. You don't have to swallow it.
Smarts.
These leeks are good for the are good for the stomach. They're bad for the teeth. What's the solution? So put it in the blender. You boil it up and you just swallow it, drink it down. You don't chew it. Every raw vegetable takes away the color of the face. That's only if a person did bloodletting and his first meal afterwards, he goes pale or whatever. This is, they serve after they give blood, they give you like orange juice or something. Not everyone does so well with that. Anyone that eats vegetables in the first 4 hours of the day, you can't talk about him or with him. I think it means with him.
Smells.
So my time, what's the reason? Mishum recha, because his breath will smell.
Is that only onion?
What about garlic?
Onion.
But does it have to do with the morning? Well, he has bad breath in the morning, so this is together with that. Amar Rabbi Yitzchak. Rabbi Yitzchak says, another statement. You're not allowed to eat it. It doesn't say you're not allowed to talk to him or whatever. It says you're not allowed to eat raw vegetables before 4 hours. Ameimar, Marzucha, Ravashi. These three Amiroim, Ameimar, Marzucha, and Ravashi, have a yasvi, they were sitting. They brought raw vegetables before 4 hours of the day. Ameimar, Ravashi, Achal, Ameimar, Ravashi ate. Marzucha, Marzucha didn't eat. What's the reason why you're not eating? Is it because you're not allowed to talk to someone that ate within the first 4 hours of the day? Raw vegetables. But we are eating and you're hanging around with us. I go like the other statement of Rabbi Yitzchak, where he doesn't say not to hang around with people. He just says, don't eat it. Don't eat it, so I'm not eating it. Kolkat and maktin, anything that's not ripe, hasn't grown, stunts the growth. Rav Chisda, afilu gadya bar zuza, even a young goat that's fat, but if it's not grown to its fully, you shouldn't eat it. But that's only if it didn't grow 1 quarter. If it grew a quarter, then that's going to be good enough. Ispei riva less than that's not a problem. I'm not sure. There were ages in between each age that was considered the appropriate time to eat it, and it had to be a certain, reach that stage. Kol nefesh meshiv nefesh. Anything that's fully ripe returns the soul. Amar of papa filu gildani de begili. These are even small fish that are so small, but nevertheless, for them, they're fully ripe. But a big fish that's small, that's not good. Anything that's close to the soul returns the soul. Amar Rav Acha bar Yaakov unka. Rav Acha bar Yaakov says this is the neck. It's close to the soul because that's where they do the shechita. Amar le Rav Lashami, Rav says to his shamish, to his servant, when you get me meat, tarach, you should try, you should bother yourself, and bring me from where the shechita was, Bei Baruch, where they said the blessing on the shechita. Bring me from that area next to the shechita. Kruv lamazan v'taydel nerafua. We said that cabbage is good for food, and beets are good
The cabbage
for health.
is good for what?
For food. They're filling. It's filling.
Yeah.
Kruv lamazan in nerafua loy. Cabbage is only good for food. It's not good for healing. We said the beets are good for healing. But we have a brayso. There's 6 things that heal a person from his illness. And it's a good healing. And these are they. Kruv, cabbage. You see, cabbage heals. Retardin and also beets. Umesisin. I don't know what that is. What do they say over there?
The shilshul cabbage beets
Cool.
and water
This
of
is-
dry.
Pennyroyal. What is that? 27. A cooked pennyroyal dish.
Pennyroyal soup.
What is pennyroyal? Is it a
Anyways,
Related to money penny?
No, James.
dvash? The keva. Keva is a part of the stomach. The haras. What is haras?
You're harassing me.
Yes. The womb. That's easy. The aseres hakaved. This is the diaphragm, the lobe of the liver. It's called. Elaima. So we have to resolve this because we said that cabbage is good for food. We didn't say it's good for medicine. Elaima kruvaflamas, and it's also good for food, which means it's also good for medicine. Woe to the house that the turnip goes by it. Eini, it goes through it. Eini, is it really so? Rava would tell his servant, if you see turnip in the marketplace, you don't even have to ask me, what are you going to eat your bread with today? It's automatic. That's what I'm going to have. Amar Abaya, libli basar. Abaya says that's if you don't have meat with it. But if you cook it together with meat, then it's much better. And it weakens the harshness of it. Rava Amar bli yain, Rava says that it's without wine. That's when it's no good. But if you have wine, that's going to be good. That will, you have wine afterwards. It takes away the harshness of it. Itmar. Rav Amar bli basar. Rav says that the turnip without meat is not good, but with meat it's okay. Shmuel Amar bli eitzim. Shmuel says it's without wood that it's not good, if you don't cook it very well. Rav Yechanan Amar bli yain. Rav Yechanan says, like Rava, which is without wine. Amalei Rava l'Rav Papa. Rava says to Rav Papa, Sudni. Sudni is either that he's a Yer Shemayim and Seid Hashem Lireav, or as Rashi says, it means a beer brewer. He calls him a beer brewer. Anan, us, Tavrinan le bebistra v'chamra. We break the harshness of the turnip with meat and wine. Atun, but you, the leinaf shel chamra, that you don't have a lot of wine maybe because he has beer. But my tavrisala. So what do you break the turnip, the harshness of the turnip? Amalei betzivi says we cook it well with wood. Tzivi is wood. Ki had the base of the Rav Papa, because just like the wife of Rav Papa, basad the mavashle, after she cooked it, tavalei betamnen ufi parsaisa. She would break the harshness of the turnip with 8 logs of Persian wood. 80. Tamnan. 80. Taner Rabbanan.
Except from this comment. No, it's coming.
Which is big time. Persian wood. How much do you have in the backyard?
After Persian bathroom, there's Persian wood.
Taner Rabbanos, Taner Rabbanos, Dagkat Meliach. A small fish that's salted. Pamshumemis. Could be that it could be poisonous. It could kill. Beshiva, if it's on the 7th day from being salted. Or Beshiva Asar on the 17th day. Be'esrim Beshiva or on the 27th day. Ba'amila Be'esrim B'Shleish, and some say on the 23rd day as well. That's only if it wasn't roasted well. Aval matvei shaper less lamba. But if it was roasted well, it's not a problem. Is it roasted or fried? Roasted. For the loy matvei shaper.
What do you mean they kill? You too many?
No, it says it's poisonous. I think on the 7th day, something must
Which one?
Oh, if you
change.
let them sit.
Yeah.
Oh,
The 7th day, on the 27th day, this
Is that?
is talking about small fish that is salted.
What was the name of that fish?
Doesn't tell me. When it wasn't roasted well, it's only a problem of leishasa basri shichra. If you don't drink beer afterwards. But if you drink beer afterwards, it's not a problem. chaser. What is that? Chaser mayim letzamai. Someone that drinks water because he's thirsty. Lafuke mai. What is this coming to exclude? Amar Avidi bar Rav lafuke laman dechan keseyumtza. Someone that's choking on a piece of meat. So he's drinking water. So he doesn't have to say a bracha on that. He's choking anyway, right? You probably don't have to say a bracha. No, what it means is he's not drinking it for thirst. He's drinking to clear his throat. Rav Tarfon Amar Bar Nefesh Rabbis Chasrein. Rav Tarfon says that on water you say Bar Nefashis. Beforehand. Right, exactly. Tosfos points that out. He says that it's only water that we're referring to, not other drinks. Amalei Rava bar Rav Chanan la Abaya. Really? Rabba bar Chanan, the Kesef. Rava bar Chanan says to Abaya, V'amila le Rabbi Yosef, and some say it's to Rabbi Yosef. Hilcha Samai. What is the halacha? Amalei, he says, go look outside, what everyone does. And everyone does is that we say shahakal on water, and afterwards we say bar nefashis.
And we're up to date.
Yeah.